There's the purple cap, and they're set to go now for race 4, the 92.8 More FM over 1340 metres. Stand by for a start. Ever and ever race favourite Brian Clement, the starter, anticipates them. They're off and racing now. Madame Pedoza missed the kick, and Call Girls got back in the early part, and so is Sandy Claus, and Moonlighting settles about fourth last. Who's come out here first? And Miss Annalise is right onto the speed, and so with it there is Ever and Ever, and going around them quickly was Zippy On. They're followed by Principal Skinner as they rip through the 1,000 metres. Xerxes is next. Back and behind them was Karaka Jubilee. They're followed then by, next up on the inside was Get Flash and Madame Pedoza. They were followed back then by Royal Tramp at the 800 metre marker. Over on the inside then is Sandy Claus, Moonlightning, back then to Call Girl, and Sandy Claus gone back to last. Its stablemate Mermaid in the Rye was just ahead of it, so they come across the top here, and Zippy On and Skittles got into second now. Running third is Miss Annalise. They're followed by Principal Skinner fourth. Over on the inside then is Xerxes to Karaka Jubilee, then Get Flash. In that group is Ever and Ever, followed through then by Madame Pedoza as they swing the top. Back and behind them then Moonlightning and Call Girl. Back then to Sandy Claus. Through the straight they come. Miss Annalise and Skittle. They're fighting hard, these two. Out deeper is Ever and Ever, looking to run on now. Xerxes is starting to push in as well. Skittle's gone to the front though. Over on the inside, fighting on. Down the outside comes Ever and Ever. Skittle wins. Ever and Ever maybe got second at a photo with Xerxes, and alongside of it Miss Annalise and Mermaid in the Rye over on the inside as well. As they've crossed the line, they're followed by Get Flash, Zippy On. Then came Royal Tramp, Principal Skinner, Sandy Claus. Next over Moonlightning, followed by Call Girl. Then came Karaka Jubilee and Madame Pedoza. Skittle, that's the one, but there's been a few closed off pretty smartly here. Ever and Ever was one. Mermaid in the Rye has made headway over against the inside, and Miss Annalise was right in the fight too with Xerxes. But Skittle will see it through. Double figures here. Dive by Ever and Ever will possibly get that second. We're just having a look at the roll-on on the film. Yeah, it looks like it has got second from maybe Miss Annalise, Xerxes and Mermaid in the Rye. But close again, second, third, fourth and fifth in the running of the 92.8 More FM. Skittle saw it through. The filly by pins from a good race mare in Rapid K. Group 1 performer she was. Robbie Hannam for David Howarth and Matt Dixon. And she's held out some stern challenges, one of which Miss Annalise was fighting on, but gee, Ever and Ever has made some ground on the outside.